sunshine even came out halfway through, well, just when you started, really.
So,
New.
There's a microphone for you. So, how are you today? How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You guys all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, thanks.
Yeah, so basically, for a lot of people here who don't know who you are, can you basically just sort of tell them about yourself?
Okay, so I'm Al Lewis, as you can see by that massive picture of myself. Don't think they could have made it any bigger, but so anyway.
That moved during your performance as well.
It what?
It moved during your performance. It kind of fell back a little bit.
Oh well. But yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter from Wales, and currently doing this coffee house tour, which means I'm going around all the student unions and doing acoustic unplugged shows like this during the day.
Fantastic. So as you're going to coffee houses, are you a tea or a coffee drinker?
Both. Can I be both?
Yeah, we'll go for both. We'll go for both. Definitely.
We did have a nice selection of drinks here, but my coffee got very cold very quickly, so I've already finished
being
it.
out in the open isn't good for tea and coffee, we've found.
Yeah.
Although, mind you, I was on your Twitter yesterday, and I noticed you actually made a smoothie for the first time ever. I've even written it down out of blueberries, oranges, kiwis, lemon juice, and a banana.
How did that smoothie go?
It was an amazing smoothie. It was so good. Because I'm going around unis and everyone's got freshers flu, so I thought I'd make myself a smoothie to sort of boost my immune system. So.
See, I'm not a fan of smoothies because I don't like all the little pips you get in them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, was it a smooth smoothie or?
No, it wasn't. It was really bitty,
yeah.
but it was tasty.
I mean, we've got
we've got a
giant banana here as well.
If you fancy making a smoothie out of that. So.
Might be a lot of hot air.
So you're going around the unis, but you've been to Leicester before to perform, right? You've been at the Crumbling Cookie.
Yeah, I loved that gig. It's a really nice little venue.
Yeah, no, it's cute. So how do you like Leicester?
It's good. You guys.
Can we get a cheer for Leicester, guys? Can we get woo? There we go.
They'll cheer for anything, honestly.
So yeah, how are you finding Leicester? You're enjoying it?
Yeah. I also came here. I did a tour of Cafe Nero's, and I played in the Cafe Nero in Leicester as well. So I've been to Leicester a few times. It's always a good crowd.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're making a habit of going on coffee shop tours then.
Yeah, well, my music's kind of suited
Actually suited.
Coffee shops and that sort of vibe. So.
Yeah. I mean, are you enjoying the coffee house tour so far?
Yeah, it's good. Getting to meet new fans and. Students are always, up for a good time, so it's good.
So how many dates have you done so far on the tour then?
Well, today's Thursday, isn't it? So I've only started on Monday, so.
Okay, so where have you been so far?
Well, I was making my way up the country, so I was in Bournemouth to begin with, and then Southampton, and then I was Norwich yesterday, and now here, and then I'm off to Warwick in a bit.
So far, how are we rating in the university?
Oh, you're up at the top.
We're up at the top,
yeah.
Definitely. Let's go for DMU.
They're not going to cheer for that, obviously.
No, obviously.
But I mean, as well as obviously doing the coffee house tour, you've got quite a big gig coming up in November, I believe.
Yeah, I'm supporting Jules Holland at the Royal Albert Hall. Which
Woo!
How did that actually come out? How did you get to supporting Jules Holland?
I think his manager got a hold of my album somehow and liked it and just got in touch and said, would you like to support Jules Holland?
Have you met Jules before?
Yeah, so I've done a few dates with him now. We're actually playing Leicester, the Montfort Hall.
Okay.
So,
when's that?
That's at the end of November, so
Fantastic.
if anyone wants to come along.
Well, have you been on the show though?
I haven't been on the show yet, that's the next.
Are you building up to that?
Building up to
that's
that,
where you're heading. Know what you've got in mind.
Yeah.
So how long have you been, doing this? When has stuff started to kick off for you?
Well, I released my first album in Welsh in 2009, so that's 4 years ago. So I sing in Welsh and English, and then I've just been out to Nashville last year to record the new album, Battles, and then just touring that.
So
now.
we're a 2-album guy. We're getting there.
Well, 4 if you count the Welsh stuff as well. So.
Ah, fantastic.
That's big. How much Welsh can you speak Welsh fluently then?
Vedrav.
Later on, we might try and get you to teach us some Welsh. See how we fare with that.
Dwi'n hoffi coffee.
Pardon?
I like coffee. Is dwi'n hoffi coffee.
Dwi'n hoffi coffee?
There you go.
Hoffi coffee?
See, I'm not going to lie, Welsh sounds like a made-up language. Are you sure you're not just making this up as you go along?
Well, you'll never know.
Do you know how long it took me to learn how to pronounce Pathelli?
He's been practicing all morning.
I was just sitting there going over in my head. I had a really bad feeling I'd mess it up. So basically, we want to give you a few sort of random quick-fire questions just to get to know you a little bit. So,
Right, shall I start it off?
Go ahead.
Okay, twerking, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay, we're no with the twerking.
All right, what was your favourite subject at school and why?
French, cool language.
So you like your languages, got Welsh, got French in there. Fantastic.
Can you speak French as well?
Oui.
Well, everyone knows that
Check
bit.
this guy out. Okay, so who would be your dream collaboration?
Bob Dylan.
I noticed a bit of Dylan there with the harmonica as well.
Yeah, we've got a definite vibe
Wait,
going
Yeah,
on.
that'd be awesome.
Although Dylan now, because
Dylan
yeah.
now's a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe back in the 70s or
Yeah.
60s. All right. Now, Kanye West said on Radio 1 recently that he's the #1 rock star on the planet. Would you fight him for that title?
At the moment, no. I think he can have that for himself, but hopefully in a few years, maybe.
Who would you
Take-
fight? If you
yeah.
had to pick any other artist to fight, who
Wait,
would it be?
what are we talking about when we fight? We like physical fight or verbal fight or like an arm wrestle?
A little bit of everything.
Little bit
Fight
of
of the mind.
Or somebody less intelligent and weaker than me, so I don't know.
I think that's a good way to go.
yeah,
To be fair.
just to not embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Maybe you could fight Bob Dylan after the collaboration, because that's
Yeah,
he's,
that'd be
he's
a bit
getting on
unfair
it.
though.
He's
He's
getting-
70,
getting on a
so
bit.
No, you could definitely
yeah.
take him. Okay. Quick fire, funny story from your childhood.
Well, you put me on the spot. Trying to get into cinema when I was 11 into a 12,
Ooh,
Dumb and
we've got
Dumber.
a badass over here, guys.
They didn't let me in.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that's all good. Getting turned away from the cinema. What were you hoping to see?
Dumb and Dumber.
That's not. Okay, favourite figure from Welsh history?
From Welsh history.
Yeah.
It's really testing you now.
Shirley Bassey.
Why Shirley Bassey?
She's a legend.
We'll go with that. Okay, what is your favourite colour?
Red.
Is it because we're all wearing red today?
Well,
Repping
I'm
for
Welsh
the
as well,
Duggan
so
Legion.
red is the colour of Wales. So.
Obviously, you can't see it off camera, but there is a
really
good 20, 30 people all dressed in red.
Dedicated to your culture right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Is-
Well, you're going to play a few more songs for us
Yeah.
in a minute. What songs are you going to perform for us?
So I'll be singing songs off the new album and yeah, so.
Okay, cool. Well, do you want to hand that back to me and off you go?